Hello, my name is Arthur, and I'm the CEO and founder of Tackleberry Solutions. We teach wartime tactics to citizens for civil defense purposes. And today, we're going to debunk a few things that have been put out there for us information-wise, but mostly what we're going to do is we're going to talk about mass-scale invasionary tactics. All right, so first let's start with debunking some things, and then we'll get to the invasionary tactics. And once I do, you're going to kind of see that the information that I'm talking about, I'm getting ready to debunk, is, yeah, that's going to make more sense. All right, so I've had guys that have showed me videos. I've had guys that sent articles, very long, lengthy articles, about guys claiming that F-16s have been shot down over Michigan. I think it was a bunker in Maine with 50,000 Chinese soldiers in it that got bombed with the Moab, and then they tried to cover it up as a earthquake. Yeah, lasers coming from outer space from satellite dishes that are being used as energy weapons, and just a barrage of madness. Come on. You got to be kidding me. You're telling me that all that supposedly happened and there's no record of it? Just to bring in assets to do the bombing, you would have to evacuate everyone in that immediate area. Everyone. Within about, I'd say, at least 50 to 100 miles. Because you don't know how serious this thing is going to get. So, I'll be very careful about misinformation and disinformation. That is an age-old tactic to get guys riled up. It's like you're trying to pick a fight with somebody. Oh, yeah? Your mama's so fat she plays pool with the world. Come on, hit me. Same exact thing. They're putting out a bunch of crap trying to piss you off, so you'll be like, screw it, I'm not waiting, let's go. And you're going to do something that's going to start shit you can't handle. All right, let's get into actual invasionary tactics. Now that you've gotten rid of that BS there, let's look at actual invasionary tactics. Imagine you're a country and you want to invade another country. So there's one or two ways of doing this. The first way is, we'll call it stealth invasion. So the very first thing you would do is using clandestine or covert operations, more covert really. You would take and you would send in people known as sleeper cells. These would be highly trained, specialized agents that would literally infiltrate themselves, smuggle themselves into the country, or go in with a visa posing as someone else that they're not. They would then find key targets, and they would hit said key targets at a given specific time to sever all communications, create total chaos and havoc, and allow the invasionary force a foothold inside said country. Sounds familiar now, doesn't it? Well, it's because the Russians sent them in the 70s. And they were called sleeper cells, and a lot of them defected. All right. The other way to do this is a more slightly overt method. And it's something you have actually seen play out in a neighboring country. You request permission. You get an elbow rubbing in with the good old boy network with the administration. Hey, we've got interest there like, I don't know, seaports that we want to protect. Let me send my men over there to protect those seaports because, I mean, look at the world, man. It's getting freaking crazy. Okay, good enough. So somehow you've managed to finagle an agreement. Next thing you know, that country has 200,000 soldiers, armored personnel carriers, and air assets. Is that really a protectionary force for seaports? Or is that an invasionary force? Now, on top of that, you start getting real buddy-buddy with them. You know, hey, let's do some, my army's here, your army's here, let's train, come on, let's be friends. You start doing cold weather warfare training or something of that nature. Well, what's happening? Two things. One, your guys are going out into town and they're spending their money with the locals. So, what are the locals seeing? They're seeing their Mr. Penn coming in, and he's going in, he's buying his morning cup of coffee. Hey, Susan, how's it going? Thank you, have a great day. See you later, Ching Chong Penn. This happens every day. So much to the point that that one day when 9 o'clock when Penn doesn't show up, Susan's going, where the heck is Penn? I got his coffee ready. I mean, it's exactly how he wants it. And then 15 minutes later, Penn walks in the door with body armor and a rifle, going, oh, by the way, Miss Susan, this place is mine. You need to shut up and sit down now. What the hell just happened? I want you to think about it. Who's going to really protect that town? Who's going to be the first guys to try to stop the invasion? Law enforcement, right? How long is it going to take for an actual defense to be mounted? Now, I want you to think this for a second. Is law enforcement, hell, are you ready to take on a force that's coming in armored personnel carriers with RPG rockets, crew-served weapons, hand grenades, the whole freaking works, and they're just coming at you like a flood? Are you ready and willing to take care of that? Nah, probably not, no. Okay. So do you think that they're actually going to be able to stop that invasionary force from taking over that town like that, especially when there's that delay? Because I see this same armored vehicle every day. I see the same Chinese soldiers get out every day, and they go into that one goes to the coffee shop, that one goes here to the donut shop, that one goes to, there's just today, they're jumping out with guns and body armor and taking crap over. Well, I mean, we were used to seeing them here. I didn't think anything about it when I passed them in my cruiser. Hey, boys, how's it going? We're going to go handle this domestic call. Maybe I'll catch a couple speeders on the way. So, you didn't even think about it, right? It's normal now. We see it every day. Well, what happens when they get the word go, and they hit and seize key targets, key points, that now gives you, your invading mass body army, a foothold into that country? Sounds kind of familiar now, doesn't it? Very, very familiar. Now you know why we're doing cold weather warfare training on the northern border. All right, let's move forward. There's another way. This is the more total overt, I'm just going to enter balls to the wall. Well, we're going to get it. All right. This is where you literally stage your military on a border, and they have to have a way to have no escape on either side. So in this case, happens to be an ocean on either side. And you would literally drive them southward to your other army, who's not going to invade from the south, but just going to hang out and wait. And then when everybody's coming across that border, bam! The only way you do that is by getting into two neighboring countries and setting up your men. Now, let's explain something to you. You've got a very large country you're trying to drive your invasionary force through. How are you going to keep them from mounting a massive defense and stopping your invasion and your drive down? Taking out the power grid and taking out their communications will prevent that information from being further sent inland, and it will prevent them from being able to mount a defensive. So you'll continue to shock and awe the whole way through, because by the time if word of mouth gets it down, well, hell, you're halfway through the damn country, because you've been pushing day and night, going nonstop, day and night, push, drive. By that point, you're halfway through the freaking country before they even have a clue what the hell's really going on here. All right. Now, why a cyber attack? Because when you can hack things like maybe just happened to us, they're claiming it was just the Treasury Department, and then to find out, no, it was everything. All branches of the military, Joint Force Headquarters, etc. When you get hacked by a cyber attack, you can send misinformation and disinformation. So, when you have a little screen in your truck and you're sitting there and it shows where everything is, and you're like, this is cool. I can see my platoon, my friendly platoon on the left, see my friendly platoon on the right. Well, I can talk to each other. Heck, I can just push on the button, get that guy's name, call sign. I even know who the commander is, and I can directly talk to him. Yeah, this is badass, right? What the hell? Okay, it's coming back online, and what? I don't see everybody. All I see is me and my guys. What the heck? Message. You have enemy contact to your left flank. Hey, Gunner, do you see enemy contact to the left? I see something over here. Must be enemy. Light them up. What'd you just do? Hey, platoon, over here on the left flank. You have enemy contact to the right. Okay, gunner, do we have contact to the right? Yeah, there's something over there. Light them up. Congratulations, dumbasses. You're now shooting at each other. The only thing that's going to stop that is thermal optics and nomenclature, which is why we train in nomenclature. That's why specifically armored units hammer in nomenclature. So what the heck is nomenclature? Nomenclature is where you literally take a vehicle, a picture of it day, and a picture of it at night. The difference is the picture of it at night is using a thermal optic to take the picture. And you have to be able to identify the vehicle and who it is, what it is, even down to the model, and what its capabilities are. That's nomenclature. So only if your gunner just happens to be just freaking crap hot on nomenclature is he going to go, wait a minute, boys. Hey, hold on, man. There's something wrong here. What? That looks like the tip of a turret to a Bradley. What? Yeah, I think that might be a Bradley. Well, hold your fire. Let's find out. Because if you hack them with a cyber attack, again, you're able to send misinformation, disinformation, and you can have guys shooting at each other. So literally half your enemy force is already taken out before you even take 1 foot into that country. Why? Because you hit them with a cyber attack and you hacked their crap, and you had to start shooting at each other. See where this is going? So, do you need to worry about what's going on our northern border to southern border? Yeah. Yeah, you do. Do I know what is getting ready to happen? No, I don't know it. But it looks pretty weird now, don't it? All right. Now you guys kind of understand mass-scale invasionary tactics. I hope it kind of gives you a little bit of an idea, but please be careful about the misinformation, disinformation. Be damn sure you authenticate every single thing before you move a muscle. We don't want to be shooting friendlies, all right? Thank you very much for watching. You guys have a great day.